awesome day today, and that's attributable to a couple of things. One, it was our athletics day, so I was out there in the field timing kids racing, and always a lot of fun. Timing went well. Nice day because away from all the hectic carryings on in the office. And secondly, well, it's a long story really, but our AP had his place burgled in Palmerston North, and he went down there for the day to try and sort it all out, report all the stolen belongings, etc, etc. Just finished the day with a message from him to say nearly all of his gear was back, which was really cool. The police had caught the people who had broken into the house. Amazingly, the people who had broken into his house had done it right in full view of the road. There was a policeman who lived opposite. Like, it was just a horrendous invasion of people's personal privacy. And poor guy, I really felt for him. He was very upset, especially since all of his wife's laptop and computer, photographs, etc. had all gone, and he thought he'd never see them again. Worse than that, his engagement ring, well, the wife's engagement ring, also stolen. And fabulous to hear that all of that stuff is back. And as you talk to people, you realise how many people go through that awful feeling of invasion of their privacy, their private lives, their space, through burglaries. It's not a nice place to be. Anyway, we ended the day with a social with the primary schools, the contributing primary schools to our area. Not a lot of turnout from the primary schools, maybe half a dozen people from the different schools, but quite a pleasant way to finish after athletics day with a wine or two, just relaxing, chilling out and feeling it was a good day. So what have I got to look forward to? Tomorrow morning is my hair day, get my hair done, so I feel like a new woman. See if they can sort out this short hair that's far too short for what I like it, but the hairdresser that I had a rampant go at it last time. I think she was annoyed with me somehow for telling her that she needed to pay a little bit more attention to the cut. Last time I went, she, like the time before last, she seemed to have left bits hanging here and there, and so I told her, because you pay big money to go to a hairdresser, you think they know how to do it, and they do at the time, but once it gets washed out and you're back to your normal self, you realise all the things that are not quite right with it. So I said to her, pay a little bit more attention to the cut please this time. Things weren't quite right, and don't forget, I don't like really short hair. So what did she do? She cut it really short. She chopped it in chunks. What is with that? You would think that she would think, yes, I do want this customer to come back because she is a regular and she spends $150 in my salon every time she comes. So yes, I want to see her some more. But no, I think she thought instead, this customer's a growly old bitch and I don't want to see her anymore. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. So she cut my hair really short. Actually, it hasn't been too bad, but still not quite. I can't be bothered with that. So tomorrow morning it's back to another original hairdresser that I had a while back, about 3 or 4 years ago, who we'll see what happens. I'll let you know come tomorrow. There's not much that needs to be taken off it, just a little bit here and there that needs to be tidied up. So that's the first thing. I also need to go into Dick Smith because some of our correspondence students need some CD players so that they can play their French CDs and learn the correct pronunciation of all the français, mots de français. It's French for words of French. I knew you wouldn't work that one out. Anyway, that's first thing on the agenda tomorrow. Dick Smith is the second thing. And also, oh damn it, I forgot to put the cup in that had to go to the engravers, and I hope that Dan has picked up the other cup. The other thing I'd quite like to get is a attachable device to the windscreen so that I'm not going to be vlogging all the time through the steering wheel where my hand goes over the top every time I turn a corner. It may be that I need earphones and a microphone as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We will see what happens. All is well. And I'm on my way home. And one more good news story to tell, and that's of my granddaughter who at her school swimming sports today didn't win in a race, but got a couple of seconds and third. In fact, Jessie says a whole handle of seconds, so that's good. She'll be proud of herself, I'll be proud of her. She's my little gal that I'm taking to the US of A with me. She's Grandma's girl. My daughter keeps telling me that she's not, she's her girl, but she's Grandma's girl first. As they say, grandchildren are God's gift for putting up with your own children. And can't resist this last little snippet. Went into the staff room just before the social at the end of the day. One of the young staff members said to me, "Have you got any music that old people might like?" I said, "Sure. At 58, I've got some music that old people might like." So I went and got my MP3 player and plugged her in, and sure enough, everyone's really enjoying it. It's a bit of a mix, but it's good to know that the old songs are the good songs for a social.